What's going on?
Not much, dude. Just been just hydrated these days.
Yeah.
Just been writing.
Have you been? What have you been? What's? Oh yeah, you sent me a joke.
Yeah.
Writing a lot. This Martin is a comedian.
In theory.
Yeah, we're both kind of.
Yeah. In practice, more of a poet, I guess.
A poet. That's a
Like a
not a
trauma
compliment.
dumping poet, right?
Yeah. How long have you been doing it? I don't know actually.
About 8 years.
Okay, you've been in a while.
But I didn't. Realistically, it just feels like I've been doing it for about 6. Because of the pandemic.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's like. I mean, what did you do any of like the online like?
I
stuff?
only did once.
Okay.
It was like a favor for a friend, and it was for like her. She was doing like a writing program or whatever, and for some reason, like in order to pass this class, you have to throw an open mic, and she like begged me to do it. And I was like, all right, fine. It went okay, but I was like, yo, thank God I did not go to college.
Yeah. Yeah. That you had to do an open mic for a class. That's crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know what class. It must have been a performance class or something like that, like a theater.
Yeah, it was like a creative writing class.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And ironically, it was like a competition, quote unquote. And obviously, I've been doing stand up for a while, and I won. But
Yeah,
they're like, yeah,
true.
because you don't go to the school, we technically can't give you the money. I'm like,
That's-
all right.
How much money was it?
It was like $30.
Okay, well, that's not the biggest loss, but still, that's fucked up that they
Yeah,
were just
right.
like why? I mean, like, I guess that's nice they let you do it, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's questionable.
I know. Just like it felt like it was just me workshopping stuff on people whose future is like already set.
Yeah, that's like there's already like when you do stand up for people, it's already like you kind of get like hit by like just like a terrible feeling usually.
Yeah.
So like then like that added part, you're just like fuck, they have their shit figured out, and I'm like fuck, I'm just
For real.
workshopping fucking dick jokes in front of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, you guys ever been so broke? And they're like, no, actually.
No. Damn.
I have good credit.
How did so it went well, but it didn't go well.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just, I guess the validation was nice. But aside from that, I'm like, bro, I could have just saved my Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
And the worst part is, like, I lived at home with my mom. So
Yeah.
it's like, she essentially heard everything I was saying. She was like, yo, if you could just go to school for like 2 hours. Just
That's so funny. Yeah, I just like I recorded a podcast yesterday actually with that other friend I was talking about.
Oh, nice.
And we did it at my apartment, and my mom wasn't supposed to be coming home. Then she came home like in the middle of it, and we just had to like fully like stop what we were saying because we were talking about X videos was like the main topic actually.
Nice.
And that she walked in and I was like fuck. So yeah,
it's like, mama.
yeah, no, it's not. My I think just like most comedy stuff I talk about is not mom friendly.
Exactly.
Yeah, most comedy in general isn't really mom friendly.
And like, you kind of just don't want to be that mom friendly comic.
No, I mean, no, I don't think I could do it. I don't, because it's not how I talk like in normal life in general. Too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all ever make your mom so proud?
Yeah. Well, that's like not even mom friendly. That's
Yeah.
like, that's like.
It's like grandma, I guess.
Yeah, that's grandma friendly. True. Yeah.
Just like the word Nate Bargates, like
The word Nate Mark. What about?
it's like the worst, like Nate Bargates.
Oh, the worst. Oh yeah, dude. But he's not even grandma or mom friendly.
I know, he's just like clean.
He is. Is he clean? Well, yeah. He's like dark clean though. Like
Yeah.
he's like kind of. He doesn't curse definitely.
Yeah, that.
But he's like kind of dark. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it was always interesting to think about like what is considered clean comedy, because like, just because like this person isn't cursing doesn't mean they're not saying the most horrendous.
Yeah, you could say like pretty fucked up stuff without cursing. Like even. I'm trying to think. John Mulaney like seemed clean in the
Yeah.
beginning of his stuff, but his stuff was still like he would talk about like blacking out
Yeah.
or like homeless guys with AIDS. Like he would say some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, but he did it with a smile, like,
I know he was all
Mulaney.
fun, yeah. And now he's openly addicted to coke.
I know, it rules.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. It rules.
Mulaney went dark.
He went dark. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's happening with like all comics. I feel like people in comedy are realizing that like raunchy stuff's kind of makes more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being like that clean comic that's forcing himself to be raunchy.
Yeah.
He's like, you ever lick oh, man, I can't do this.
Yeah. Like Jerry Seinfeld's like, what's the deal with dick or something? I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
like, this isn't me.
This isn't me. Yeah, no, he wouldn't do it. He's like, I feel like he's one of those comedians that's like kind of like angry about people like cursing basically and stuff like that. I heard story like Eddie Murphy said that story about
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and he was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
When he told him not to curse.
Yeah, I think he was like talking to Pryor, right?
Yeah, Pryor said it. Yeah, that's what it was.
Does it make people laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do people like what you say? It's like, yeah, then tell Bill politely to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cosby was like hiding the worst.
I know. That's how it works. I mean, Seinfeld might have some skeletons in his closet.
You think so? I don't know. I feel like just
Probably
like,
not. I think he's autistic. I think
Yeah,
that's what it is. I'm pretty sure he said publicly that he is.
It's like, yeah, I have this show about nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
It works, but really, I need to talk to a doctor.
It did. Everybody loved that show. Did you watch a lot of it?
Yeah, ironically, it's like I'm not too crazy about Seinfeld's like stand up, but I do enjoy that show.
Yeah. It's a cool one. I never got into it. Every episode I've seen, I'm like, yeah, these are funny.
Yeah.
Like, situations, and he's like, I do like him, but yeah, I don't know. I missed it. Missed the train.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just with our age, we should kind of feel like that about older comics because like we need to
move on, kind of.
Yeah, it's like move on and really just take stand up in like a new direction.
Where do you want it to go? Where's your?
I want to get even more racist.
It's kind of headed there sometimes.
Yeah.
Theo Vanes.
Yeah, just like I just sit at these mics. I'm like, bro, you guys are too progressive.
Yeah.
But I don't know, in terms of like stand up, I feel like it just needs to go. Even I want to say like alt in a way. Like,
wait, what's the definition of alt comedy?
That I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I feel
maybe we need to progress in a way where that's like more defined.
Yeah, well, it's like when it's like kind of like. It's usually more progressive overall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, it's hilarious.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But it's not like, but it's just like if like the people that would cancel someone are okay with your jokes. I feel like that's what the alt world is kind of like. If you're accepted if you go within those boundaries, then you can do anything.
Exactly. It's like, it's so weird, like, I guess, like, when we phrase it like that, because it's like...
It sounds negative when I say it like
that.
I didn't mean it like in a negative
because,
way.
like, you're being more inclusive, but clever about it. People are like, yeah, this is pretty alt.
Yeah. But I agree. That's where it's going, too. I think, like, all younger comedians, like, they say fucked up stuff still, but, like, they, like, draw a line. They all have, like, their own, like... kind of like morals about what to say,
which I guess is cool, but like I just hope that like it could be progressive while also being honest.
I don't know, it probably can. It's just like you have to be able to take chances sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a person who like does that well.
I guess I don't know. I was about to say Rory Scovel because he's just like so like in his own lane.
Oh, I don't have my phone.
He has like this special called like Rory Scovel doing a stand up for the first time.
I know the name. Oh, I do know this guy. This guy's funny. Yes, I know this guy. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, Faces by Mac Miller is my favorite mixtape. Definitely.
Yeah, which would you say is like your favorite song?
Song? Happy Birthday is a good song.
Yeah, I listen to that every year.
Yeah.
It's a birthday party and having it upstairs.
Yeah.
It's all for me. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. What else? Angel Dust. Malibu.
Yo, angel dust and Malibu. Just a little angel dust.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da.
Have you done angel dust? I've never done it.
Not yet. To
Not
be
yet,
honest,
so
I
you're
just
planning on
yeah.
doing it.
Well, yeah, just cause like I found out like honestly like a couple months ago, angel dust was like PCP, I guess.
Yeah, that scares me. The word PCP scares me.
Yeah, but when it's like angel dust, I'm like, ooh, if I do it, do I grow wings? You
Yeah.
know?
I know someone who's done it. I don't think they were a bad person to ask about it, honestly.
Yeah.
They were like driving a car, like when it was a crazy story that they told me. But I think yeah, it makes you like
Disassociate, I guess.
disassociate, but I feel like you might have more energy. Actually, no, it might be like
That's actually kind of scary.
I think it's supposed to be more like what's it called? Ketamine. It's probably like ketamine kind of, I think. Because that's a dissociative.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Like I hear so much about ketamine, but I'm like so scared to do.
I know a good amount of people who have done it. I feel like it's kind of like, I've heard it's like a downer. It's kind of like, you ever done like whippets?
Yes.
I think it might be similar to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually have like a former friend who's like has a tough like whippet habit.
A tough whippet habit.
Yeah, we were like
it's a crazy
on
one to get into.
It was like a year or two ago. I didn't know the extent, but like we're all like hanging out in one of my our mutual friends like backyard, and he's just like, yeah, so I just got a couple whippets, and like 5 minutes later, I just see him pull out like a 60-pack of whippets.
He's got the whole box. That's crazy. Just to hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
How many did he go through?
I have to say at least 10.
Yeah, that's a problem. If he did like one, it would even be like, that was kind of crazy that you just brought a whippet out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But also, that's not a big deal. But 10.
He's like, I identify as a balloon. You know?
Yeah. Like if you like agree as a group of people to be like, let's get whippets or something like that. I feel like that's like kind of one of the times where it's like appropriate.
But
Other
no,
than that,
he
it's
was like
kind
the
of
only one doing it.
Yeah, if you're coming in with like a drug other than like weed or like alcohol to like just hang out with people, I feel like everyone's always thrown off.
Yeah, it's just like, do we pretend to be ballooned with you, dude?
Yeah. Did anyone pretend? Or just take whippets with him?
I guess, like, I had another friend do it too, but he just didn't really seem like he was... It seemed like he was just doing it out of support, I guess.
Yeah, he was like, it's not weird right now. You're not alone.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
an enabling friend.
Yeah, I was just in the pool trying to figure out how to pretend to know how to swim.
You don't know how to swim?
Yeah, no.
Damn.
It's like I could do like the breaststrokes, but when it comes to floating, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna sink real quick.
Sick real quick. You gotta. Oh my god. You gotta put your belly out. I don't know. I'm not, you probably have. Everybody's probably told
Yeah,
told
that's
you.
like just float, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, dude.
You're too tense. No, I don't
Drowning
know.
is the new swimming for me.
That's a cool one. It's definitely dangerous, but it's also interesting. It's interesting to watch.
Just treading water in the worst way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely the worst. AKA the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever feel like that on stage?
Like I'm drowning.
Well, not so much like drowning, but more so like it's just like you just like trying your best to tread.
No, I don't feel that.
Nice.
And I'm not. And I'm not. I know that some people like I should feel like that, but when I go up there, I kind of go on autopilot a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not in the moment enough. It would be good if I felt like I was like kind of like I was like, uh-oh, it's not working. Let me fix it up. But I don't think that way. I just kind of black out almost.
Yeah, it's like it's so weird because like in our heads we're just like, yeah, they totally can't tell this is a script.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'll watch like recordings of myself sometimes and like look in my eyes.
Yeah,
and it's just like complete dead.
I know,
because it's just like me reading a script in my head.
I know. I've gotten it before where I've gone up there. I've been like, okay, I see everybody in this room. I'm gonna just like talk and like it's actually like
yeah,
real.
Right?
And I've done that like once or twice, but I think I've kind of started to get into a habit now where I'm not paying attention to it. I'm just like going through the motions. So I got to get out of that.
Yeah, would you say like the one or two times you did it, like what, like did you feel like a difference or is it more so just?
I felt Yeah, I think I'm in control. Like it's like it was easier to react to things like a lot. I mean, I can like sometimes I've reacted to stuff without even like knowing how I'm reacting. Like it like if I'm kind of on that autopilot, I'll still like if someone like yelled something at me, I'd be like shut up or something. Like I'd say
it's
something.
like you just turbulent.
Yeah, but in that moment, like I can like actually then I can like be like, oh, this person, like I could think like I'm like in a conversation with a person.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I feel like crowds like definitely respond to that more.
Yeah, they can. I think people can tell. People could, whether or not they know it. You can like people know like what your vibe is a lot.
Yeah,
more than you think they do.
Yeah, I think the next time I go up, I'm just gonna tell them.
What are you gonna tell
them? So you guys know my vibe.
Yeah. See what happens. Honestly, I wanna like ask a crowd, be like, what do you think of me right when I come up here? I want to figure that out so I can write jokes about it.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I don't know, dude. Like sometimes it's like people kind of respect that vulnerability more so than like a polished set.
I know. I want to go up and just like not have a set. That's why I wanted to do the one you were talking about, where they give you a topic on Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what time is that at?
I think it's at 5.
Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty early. But I'm working tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Oh, working man over here.
Working man. Yeah.
Sadly. Like, I don't ever. It's like when you were living out in Pittsburgh. Oh no, I'm doing the interview.
No, yeah, it's not an interview or anything. You can say whatever.
Yeah, when you were like working out in Pittsburgh, did you feel like you had to juggle like work and stand up more, or now that you live in New York, it's like kind of like the opposite?
I have to juggle it more here probably because there it was like it was like my last semester of school when I was like doing stand up. And so I had less work to do, but I was also doing like an internship at the same time, so
dude, sick.
That took time, but like I still had time. Like I had more time than I have now, definitely.
Yeah.
But it was different too. Like there, I was like very happy with like at least if I went like once a week. And I was like, didn't aim higher than that. And now I'm starting to feel like like I did like 3 this week, and I'm like I could have still done more.
Dude, right? It's like so weird because like at the end of the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean
anything at all. I've gotten no. I've gotten progress, but not a lot.
Yeah, it's like the worst thing is like our brain's just like we don't mean anything because we didn't talk to strangers 4 times in a week.
I think about like before I would like honestly for like the past like I've been doing it for like since October now.
Oh, nice.
So
it was like before like right on Halloween.
A little before Halloween.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't a Halloween set. But and the whole most of the time I've been like kind of like stuck in this like if I didn't do it for a week, I'm like, fuck, like I gotta make up for it next week, or like kind of like stressing about it. But I got to a point right now where I'm like, all right, there's no one making me do this. Like I'm doing this because I want to do it, and like I gotta relax a little bit. Yeah, which is not great for becoming a very good comedian, but that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I feel like during the first 2 years or even like 3 years, it's just like definitely me like finding my voice, and you can't really you can't force that too much, otherwise it just like doesn't become fun anymore.
Yeah, no, I think I've been forcing because then I'm like all right, I'm gonna like write this set and then like do it a couple times one night, then like change it slightly and then do it again the next night, but like that's not. But like I won't change it a lot because like then I don't want to have to memorize a ton too. Yeah. For tomorrow, so like I gotta pet this cat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she's chill.
Oh, this cat's so down to be pet. The other cat was a prude.
Yeah. Hey, listen, he's a slow burn. Okay, yes.
I know. No, I'm so excited. Yeah. Honestly, it's working. The cat is playing hard to get.
Honestly, I feel like more podcasts need just like cats in the background.
I think so. Like constantly.
Yeah.
You should have a green screen with like, and then put a GoPro, but like facing the cat's face.
Yeah, right. It's just us saying the most insane thing.
Just a cat right there.
Yeah. What's going on in the Middle East? Meow.
What is going on in the Middle East?
I don't know, but I wonder what like the scene for stand up is.
Do you think there's a scene?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think there might be. There's this lady that was like I forgot where she was from, but she's like a foreign comedian. She was talking about how like in Iraq there are comedians.
What?
Like yeah, like not a lot, and they're probably not women, and they're probably not making a lot of jokes about the government, but they're there.
Funny as hell. The U.S., right? Am I right?
Yeah, that's probably kind of like a lot of it. My friend, his brother lives in China. And he's visiting him soon, and there's all these like warnings about like don't go, because like people are like getting like detained like just put in jail for no reason apparently that are like Americans.
Hell yeah. I mean, not hell yeah, but it's like,
what do you mean?
Going there trying to work out the set.
Dude, don't do a set there. You will go to jail.
No, it's like the stakes of bombing are so much higher. I feel like it'll make you a stronger comic.
No, it would make you a what?
Yeah, a stronger comic.
It would make you a stronger comic, but like you wouldn't be able to do comedy because you'd be in jail. If you say something bad about the government, I think they actually will. They'll put you in jail for saying something bad about the government, even if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So if you do it, you're done.
It's like, no, Xi Jinping, it was a bit. It wasn't a strong bit.
Yeah, that's what he's worried about. The strength of the bit.
Yeah, right. Work it out for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like always like interesting to me just to see like, cause like it's like New York is like the comedy capital of the world. I don't know why I put air quotes. It's like the comedy capital of the world. So like, sometimes I see like comics from Europe come out here, and I'm like, bro, you like came to the city that smells like piss just to work this out.
Yeah, I know. Just don't. To all European comics, just don't come here. You can do it. You can do it in like England or something.
Yeah, for real. It's like dating's hard, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you get like passed at a club, maybe I don't even know if it's really worth it like that. At the end of the day, like just go on tour. If you like, just get like an online presence and then just go on tour or something.
It's like, yeah, how do you get like a visa for that? Like,
oh yeah, you're not getting a work visa. You're just coming here. You're just coming here and low key making money.
Yeah, it's like I'm just working out a bit for like a couple years.
Yeah, basically, that's the visa, bit visa.
I mean, I guess it kind of worked out for like Trevor Noah.
Yeah, no, it definitely, honestly, like there's more opportunity probably here than
John
anywhere
Oliver.
for comedy. Yeah, John Oliver, Trevor Noah.
Just like, what are we doing? It's like staying in the U. We gotta go to the UK, bro.
Yeah. But Trevor Noah, I don't know if he was in South Africa. I don't know if there's like a scene there. I guess maybe.
Yeah, apparently like there was like it's like I have like actually kind of a vendetta against Trevor Noah.
Really? Why?
Because like I was born in South Africa.
Oh really?
And so that was like when I started out stand up, I'm gonna be the first South African stand up to make it.
Yeah.
And then Trevor Noah
he beat
me.
you. That's funny. No,
but,
but now you have
margin.
a vendetta. You have to look up to him. He's like, that's like now you're like you have a guy.
It's like no, it's like it was like those old arcades. Like I called that scene.
Yeah, that's true. It's it's maybe not true, but it's true for you. So I'm gonna listen to it.
Like I'm gonna be the second South African stand up to make it. Like that's not something to brag about.
No,
it's like I watched
it's
him
still
do
top
it,
three.
but,
It's still pretty early. That's better than me. I'm from the U.S., so I'm like number like a trillion.
I mean, it's like you're from Pittsburgh though. You could be like,
but not originally. I'm from Jersey originally.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you tell. Like, wait, which part? Like North Jersey, right?
North Jersey, and I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of anyone else from North Jersey that's a comedian. I don't think so.
Joey Diaz, I think.
Oh yeah, he's from Bergen County, I think.
Yeah, shout out to Joey Diaz.
Yeah,
sponsors did not get.
Yeah, true. The Stars of Death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how long did you live in South Africa?
About like a year.
A year, okay.
Well, but it was only when I was born. But I went back when I was like 4 because my mom got pregnant and didn't have a babysitter to watch me for like a month or. To be honest, I think she just wanted like a vacation. But like I was like there for like a couple months, but like
cool.
Haven't been there in like almost 23 years, so it doesn't really count, you know.
Yeah,
I was there for the vibes.
Just there for the vibe, the toddler vibes.
Yeah. I wanted to shit myself in my home country.
Yeah. You got to. That's special.
Yeah, bro.
I was thinking about going there actually for You know, like Workaway.
Yeah.
They would have like. You ever heard of Jeffreys Bay, South Africa?
No.
Apparently, it has like crazy surfing. I don't really surf.
I didn't know there was a Jeffrey in South Africa.
Yeah, well, I don't know if there's a Jeffrey, but there might have been at one point. I don't know how it's called that. Yeah, that's true. How is it called Jeffrey's Bay? Whatever. It's a place.
Stogozo, Sandile, and Jeff.
Yeah, wait, I have to look it up. All right, but I think it's called Jeffreys Bay. Maybe it's Wait, can you look it up?
Yeah.
But if there's a different name, but like it's apparently like some of the best surfing in the world, and they have a workaway thing where like you work like 4 hours or 5 hours 4 days a week as like a receptionist, and then you just like get free room and board.
What?
And just like, and it's at a surf hostel, so you could just like chill on the beach and like surf and shit.
Oh, apparently Jeffreys Bay, it's like 51 degrees down there right now.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah, it's a town of 30,000 people.
Oh, but they're the southern hemisphere, so that's what's going on.
Yeah. It's currently winter, but
Yeah.
not really. I wish we had like 50-degree winters.
Yeah, I know. We have like 0 degree winters.
Dude, I know. It's like nature's like punishing us for no reason.
I know. Dude, like this right now, it's like 90 now. Like,
Yeah.
this is honestly a lot better though than a 0 degree day.
Dude, for real. Like, I know I'm like suffering at night, but I'm like, I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah, 100%. No, every time that this like type of weather happens, like if I ever like start to be like, oh, I hate it, like, and I'm like, wait, no, this is nice. This is it's sunny and hot. Like, this is good.
Meanwhile, he's just like dying of heat stroke. It's like, no, this is
good. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna die that way. I'm just gonna be sitting. I'm gonna be like, you don't need water. It's fine. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, for real. I mean, at least like right now we have the option to go out
Mm-hmm.
when it's like 0 degrees.
Yeah, everyone just stays in.
Stuck inside and it's dark.
I know. I've been bad. Haven't been great about. I feel like I've been like not like I've been like trying to like because I've been trying to be like not like drinking as much and shit and like going out as much, but it's the summer. I feel like I should be.
Yeah,
so like I think
right.
I'm switching it up. I'm just gonna start going out a lot next week.
Going out loud, drinking even more.
Drinking.
Just like
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had like a couple weeks of like not doing too much. So I'm just gonna start drinking a lot. That's my plan. I think that's where I'm going.
Yeah, it's like honestly, I fall into that trap at like open mics sometimes. Like I'll have like a good couple open mics that day, and then like not realize I'm like 5 beers in.
Yeah, that'll happen. I don't. It doesn't happen to me too much because I kind of like, if I'm doing mics alone, it'll be like, I really like I notice my comedy sometimes getting worse when I have like 1 beer. But then like when we did that set together when we had a couple beers, like I did better after drinking a little. So like, but I always get worried about getting worse from the beer. So like I drink like only a little before the set, and then after I'll.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to have like an Artie Lane like situation.
What was his situation?
I mean, I feel like Artie Lane probably started out. This is also me. This is just conjecture, by the way. But you know, he has like a few demons.
Definitely a lot. I mean, he doesn't have a nose anymore, so.
Well, yeah.
Something happened.
It's called being a good comic.
Yeah.
Comedy will take your nose.
It will.
No, but I feel like it's just like we all start somewhere. It like starts with like a couple beers.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what happened to him. He probably was just like, trying to get comfortable before a set, and now.
Yeah, I never want to use it as a crutch to be like, I need it to do well in comedy.
Dude, that's what happened to me like my 3rd, 4th year in. Like, I feel like I didn't get good until like I got really drunk the first time for my set, and then I'm like, because like that was probably like the first time I got really comfortable on stage.
I know. Yeah, it's hard to do.
And my 22-year-old brain is like, oh yeah, if we just keep drinking before our sets, we'll just have. It's like I watch too much anime for my own good. I'm like, this is like my superpower, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, but I bet, like honestly, like I bet it works. Like,
yeah, it works.
It definitely works.
It's like I did like a set in like Rahway, New Jersey a couple of days ago.
Oh damn, cool.
And like
they got a train station.
Yeah, right. Like honestly, right across like the train station.
Really?
Cool. It was like at the Macau's like coffee shop or whatever.
Okay, I don't know that one, but I believe it.
And I did a set right down the block in Harlem, and I was like mostly sober for that set, and it was okay.
Yeah,
I felt like it bombed, but like, you know, you're always hard on yourself.
Yeah, you got some laughs.
Yeah, but like going off like the kind of like the melancholy off of that, going to Rahway, I met up with another comic, Tiz Irie, very funny dude, and like we just had like a couple drinks before like my 20-minute set, and honestly, it's like it was a really good set.
Yeah, see, yeah.
So I can't even knock alcohol.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, it's okay to have a few demons.
Yeah, I just black out and do comedy.
Like, disregard your responsibilities. It's for the arts.
It is for the art, kind of. It's such like a bullshit art out of all the arts.
Yeah.
Like it's hard if it's your job, or if you're doing a lot of it, it's hard.
Yeah.
And it's hard to write, but it's also like, for certain people it's bullshit. For people that can go up and just like not write anything and just bullshit, that's when it becomes like a bullshit job.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like you're just chilling all the time, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna go just light a crowd on fire
For real.
with like just nonsense, and then make a lot of money.
Dude, I don't know why that reminds me, because like I feel like a lot of comics secretly want to be musicians, or like.
Yeah, I've heard people say comics want to be rappers and rappers want to be comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely do want to rap though.
100%. I can't. I don't.
Because like even like sometimes when I be writing like dark bits, I'm like, ooh, I feel like Earl Sweatshirt right now.
Yeah. True. You're in your I don't like shit, I don't go outside
Yeah.
phase. Yeah.
And the crowd's like,
I mean,
can you like a few stuff so it's not sad for us?
The difference between that, I mean, but when you're like the touring lifestyle is similar, but like the making of it is different, because like comedy, like you got to go out and you got to do shit, but like music, you can like just stay in a studio and kind of hide away for a while, which is honestly sounds more like appealing.
Yeah, right.
Then like after going out and like forcing yourself, like just like when you really don't want to do comedy and you gotta like that walk to the bar is like, fuck, I hate this.
And the worst part, like piggybacking what you said earlier, it's like no one's making us do this.
No one's making it, but you feel like, I don't know what the pressure, I don't know where it comes from.
I guess it comes from a place of caring.
Of caring. Yeah, I care about comedy. A place of yeah. I mean, when did you know you wanted to do comedy?
I was probably like the first time I did it. Cause
when was that?
When I was a senior in high school.
Okay,
Didn't really know
that's
what
pretty
I wanted
early
to do. Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't really know what I wanted to do, because I wanted to be an English teacher in Japan.
Okay.
And as I was like going my senior year, I was just like, oh, I kind of just don't like school.
Yeah.
And my friend brought me to an open mic, and he just like, yeah, check this out. And like I was just going just there to watch, but like watching everyone bomb and just do their thing, I'm like, yeah, let me just give it out a try. And like, so I went up dead last, had no idea what I was gonna say, stuttered the entire time.
Yeah.
And honestly, saying like the most like disgusting, like I had like this like helicopter dick idea. I was like, yo, imagine if like dudes could queef. So like I imagine like queefing so hard you just like kind of like helicopter dick like a propeller. Did not make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. I like kind of know what you mean. Like you queef so like, yeah, like it starts the engine almost. Like it's fun. People might laugh just of how stupid it is, kind of.
Well, yeah, you would think, but like as soon as I said that, like all I heard is this one voice in the crowd. It's like one lady, she was going, it's like, ew.
Oh my god, that's brutal. One voice reaction is never good.
And it's like for some reason that ew and me bombing, I was like, oh, this is like
this is
this
is cool. This is what I want to do. I want to talk about helicopter dicks and feel bad about myself.
Yeah. I just like being able to say like the most wildest shit in front of strangers who came to be there. Is like so funny.
It is cool.
Like, what was like that moment for you?
The moment I knew I wanted to do it, I wanted to do it like a long time before I actually did it.
Oh,
like
nice.
I wanted to do it like I knew I wanted to do it in like middle school. Like I used to listen, you know, like Pandora.
Yeah.
I used to listen to a lot of comedy on there, and like after like listening to a ton of that, I wanted to just like, I was just like, this is the job I would want to do.
Hell yeah.
And then, but I didn't end up doing it until I was like 21, I think. Was I 21 or 22? It was 21. 21.
That's a good place to start, to be honest.
Yeah, I could drink. Yeah, oh yeah, it was 21 because I remember I got a drink. But yeah, it was cool. And honestly, it didn't. I think I got like a good amount of laughs. But the thing is, I kind of like did a cheat code. I brought like all my friends.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to this like small club that was all like just middle-aged like men like that were like
Yeah, hell yeah.
probably angry. I guess like kind of.
Yeah.
And it was like. It went pretty well. I talked about some wild shit. I talked about like being a pedophile and stuff.
At 21.
yeah. But it was fun. It was fun, and yeah, honestly, the set wasn't terrible. I probably had a worse set, so yeah. But I don't know. It was also like probably like the like if there was no one I knew there, I probably would have bombed pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like those sets definitely do help build character, I guess. But it's like funny you mentioned like you're just like nothing but like middle-aged dudes and like your friends.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, with them watching you have like a good set, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There was definitely some anger. They were talking. I remember they were talking about. They were just talking shit about like all young comedians. They're like, I don't get why all these guys are like famous and shit. And then we were just like, we're just here to like hang out for the night. We don't want to hear. Yeah.
But still got my metabolism and my dreams.
Yeah, true. There was not a lot of metabolisms in there. There's a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the one fucked up part about stand up, dude. Like I remember watching Mike Birbiglia's like Sleepwalk with Me.
Oh, I saw that a while ago.
Great movie. When I was watching, I was like, yo, I definitely want to live this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm like 18, 19 with like the metabolism of a Greek god.
Greek god. Yeah.
So like I could watch it, dude. Like, of course I would want to do a lifestyle where just like, oh, I get to just tell jokes and eat pizza.
Yeah.
With my friends afterwards. Like, hell yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I don't even have that metabolism now.
Yeah. Right.
I'm 23. I didn't even have that like 3 years ago. Honestly, I mean, I feel like I lost my metabolism when I was like 21.
What?
Yeah. Like I mean, I still have like a better one than like an adult man. But like a 30-year-old, but like I'm like not like I can't like just like eat pizza all day and just be chilling.
Yeah. I guess like at the time I was doing parkour.
That'll do it. That'll take some.
Like I was like I can eat pizza, do a couple backflips, make strangers uncomfortable. It's the life I want to live.
Could you do like backflips off like the wall or anything like that?
Never backflips, but more so like front flips.
Oh, really?
Like I could go forwards and sideways, but traveling backwards was like always scary for me.
Yeah, no, I think it is for everybody. I like if I'm on like a cushion kind of floor or something like that, or a trampoline, like I can always do a front flip. Backflips like halfway through all like kind of like bail. I have a video on my phone actually. I posted it on Instagram of me trying to do a backflip. I landed straight on my face. It's crazy.
Dude, it's like honestly,
I'll show you.
Oh hell yeah! Because it's funny you mentioned that. I watched like so many videos. Apparently, like human beings spend like, this is me paraphrasing, like only like 1% of their entire lifetime traveling backwards. So that's why it's like freaky for us.
The video, if you want to watch, that's interesting.
Bros on solid ground.
No, it's on dirt, but
ooh.
Yeah, straight on my face.
I like how you laid down it.
Yeah, I was defeated. I was really drunk, and it was unfortunate.
It's like that confident. Honestly, you kind of look like you were doing more of like a full twist.
I know. That's what it came out as. It wasn't on purpose though.
Which is sick.
Yeah, if I did it.
Nah, I respect the attempt.
Yeah, thank you. I was pretty confident that it was gonna work.
Honestly, apparently like back tucks are like the easier.
I know. I've heard.
It's
Yeah.
just like the confidence aspect.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, I thought I had the confidence,
Yeah.
but I don't think I did. I think I kind of like also like was drunk enough to where I was like kind of like I was just like I'm gonna do this, but then I wasn't thinking about actually like how I'm gonna like pull it off at all.
You got jump tug.
Yeah, I didn't think about the logistics at all.
I mean, like, what did your friends like say after that? Where they were like, "Oh, dude, are you okay?" Or like, "Dude, we respect the bravery."
Maybe someone said that. Most people said you're like an idiot, probably.
No, bro, the
I
haters.
bet.
Haters.
Dude, my face was like bleeding. Like, and we went into a bar after. It was crazy. I walked up to talk to a girl. I remember after, and she was like, "I'm scared of you," and I was like, yeah, "I'm sorry."
It's the confidence lady.
It's the yeah, that's what I should have said. No, it was the blood.
Yeah.
But
That's they were really like, you're an idiot, not like, hey dude, you good?
like, no, yeah, of course they were like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, first thing was, "Are you okay?" But
Yeah, but that's like,
second thing was, "You're an
like
idiot."
terms and agreements of like, you know,
Being a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, "Are you okay?" after you get very injured.
Dude, shout out to you for like even wanting to talk to strangers after having like a bloody.
Honestly, I probably shouldn't have talked to strangers.
Yeah.
I'm just like, now they just like know me as like that like guy that might be homeless.
Like, yeah,
Just
the
so-
first and last impression. This guy looks homeless. Like, no, this guy doesn't live his life in fear.
Honestly, maybe that's what being homeless is.
Yeah. I'm not scared of the elements. I actually did get like hit on by a homeless dude like last week.
Did you close the deal?
Well, no, it was like so weird. I was like actually on my way to like the skate park because like I'm 27 with no direction in my life. So I'm trying to find myself through kickflips, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But like I had my skateboard and I was just like, you know, walking, and this dude, he comes up to me, he's like, "Dude, I like your shirt." And I was like, "All right, cool." And like, I feel like women and like just like even dudes like have this innate sense. It's like, oh, is this dude hitting on me? And it's like I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's like, "Oh, where you going?" I was like, "Oh, it's just a skate shop." He's like, "Yeah, I was just like seeing you. I've seen you around." And I was like, "All right, cool." I'm like, going to the skate park. He's like, "No, you're going home with me, dude."
Oh, yeah, there you go. Any doubt you had is gone.
And I was like, no, thank you. I was like walking. He was just like, yeah, it's like, you take my number now. I'll take you out sometime. I was like, no.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, were you okay? Probably should say no to the homeless guy hitting on you.
Yeah.
And I think I would have. But were you flattered in any way?
Did
you feel good about yourself after?
Scared, but
Yeah.
afterwards, I did feel better about it.
Yeah.
I actually wrote a joke about it. I was like, "Yo, your boy's a baddie."
Yeah, you are apparently.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, this dude to be going through homelessness and he wants to like
Exactly.
beg to take. He would probably have to like beg. for
Wait, he
money
said
to
you're
take
going
it.
home with me?
Yeah.
Where's home?
Dude, that's the confidence part. I didn't imagine it. Not even mention. I was like, yeah, what home, dude?
Yeah, you should have been like, where is, like, do you mean like down the block?
Yeah. Imagine he just honestly did walk me down the block. So here we are.
Yeah. That's better. I would live with my mom, and I thought I was in a bad situation. So he's still slinging dick.
Yeah, it is, or at least trying.
Yeah, at least trying to. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, that's a problem having the baby face, bro. Like,
Yeah, people are just trying to fuck you.
yeah.
It's a hard life.
Yeah. People try and touch your inner child. Like,
Yeah.
yo, get away from me.
Yeah. Is facial hair not an option for you?
It is until it just gets too sad.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I have like died like Peter Pan syndrome.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll grow facial hair. I'm like, no, it's just too much responsibility. And then
That's why you shave it up for the
Yeah,
responsibility.
yeah.
That's wild.
It's like people are taking me too seriously.
Do you feel a difference when you think?
A little bit, like when people don't card me, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah. I had the mustache, but I have liked the reception. I don't know. I've
Yeah,
gotten
I mean, you
good
wear it well,
reception.
dude.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Just like, I don't know, when I don't get carded, like it comes out in like ugliest ways. Like I tried buying like a Modelo's the other week, and like the guy was like, he just gave me the Modelo's, and I just wanted to freak him out. So I was just like, "Thanks, mister."
You said
I drink it because I have demons. I'm a little boy with grown man problems.
What did the guy say?
He was like, that'll be $10.50.
Yeah, he was just like, all right.
Yeah.
I don't care. They don't care about if they're selling the kids. A lot of those
like,
guys.
whatever, old man.
Yeah, he knew. It's like I've carded you before.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing?
It's like he knows like I know too much about the Golden Girls to be a child.
Do you know a lot about the Golden Girls?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because like when I was growing up, like my grandma, who is like also from South Africa, she was just like visiting at the time. That's the only shows she would allow me to watch when I was like when she was like babysitting me.
Then that makes sense that you
It
know
was
a
like
lot
the
about it.
Golden Girls and Maury and Jerry
Okay.
Springer.
Jerry Springer is a good one. That's what I've seen a lot of Jerry Springer. Maury and the Golden Girls I haven't seen as much of, but who's your favorite Golden Girl?
Probably Rose.
Why? Okay, gotta hear.
No, Blanche.
Blanche.
Blanche, because like she was just like such a horny adult, and like me being 8 years old, I'm like, yeah, I want to be.
You
like
identified with the old horny lady.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's me right there.
That's funny. Did you were you a horny 8-year-old? Did you have sex at 8?
I tried working this out on stage. It was like because like whenever I'm in the old room, I'm like, this looks like the set from the Golden Girls, and like they're like people are like, haha. I'm like, is it only me? But like growing up, I wanted to fuck Blanche, and like nobody would be.
Yeah,
on my side.
makes sense. She's like, how old is she in the show?
Probably in her like early 60s.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Listen, I was an old soul.
You're an old soul. Would you have sex with like a woman over the age of 55?
If they're a good listener. Yeah.
That's kind of sweet. You're into the personality of a 60-year-old woman.
Yeah, it's what happens when your grandma forces you to watch.
Yeah.
You grow up too fast.
You grow up too fast, but also no, it's honestly probably good. It gives you a good perspective.
Yeah.
You appreciate people for people and not their 60-year-old bodies.
Yeah. I was like talking to an old woman. She's like, I hear you. I'm like, yo, she's totally trying to smash.
Dude,
right now.
you were trying to smash him. You were thinking that. She was probably like, who is this stranger? That's why I don't even know.
He's such a sweet boy, but he's kind of disgusting.
No, she was probably really attracted to you.
Yeah, maybe. It's like it probably put me ahead of the curve. Like I feel like I have a better shot of like having like a sugar mama than like.
Yeah, true. You probably have a way with older women.
Yeah, in the way that they look out for me. And
yeah. Have you been like your
have
mom?
you come recently? I'm like, no.
No, you kick a rock.
Well, it's time to listen to Tame Impala, I guess.
Yeah. That's your breakup music.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the album Currents is like a breakup album.
It's a good album. I'm a big fan. Is it like are the lyrics related to breakup stuff? Kind of?
Yeah, because apparently he wrote that album. Well, after Lonerism, he was like taking a train ride in France or whatever, and also dating this the lead singer from the band not Melody Orchestra. Oh fuck, I forgot. I have to look it up. Point is, like this person, but realized just like he kind of wanted more, so he just started writing like Currents.
Yeah.
And you could also hear it in the song Moments or whatever. He has his one line where it's just like, I miss the sound of my heels I miss the sound of the heels hitting the wooden floor, whatever. I don't want my footsteps to be silent anymore. Pretty much being like, he kind of misses when he was like progressing and chasing after something. Yeah, this podcast turned into like Rap Genius.
No, it's fine. I like talking about
Anthony
that stuff.
Fantano.
No, we should talk about that stuff. I like it talking about that stuff too. I'm trying to think. What have I been listening? I started listening to Dominic Fike recently because he came out with an album. I listened to Dominic Fike. Do you know that guy?
Oh, I think I heard of him.
He makes good. I feel like. Do you like punk at all?
Yeah, I love punk music, bro.
You'd like this guy a lot. I'm telling you, listen to him. Listen to his first. I think you definitely know songs by him. He has some like really famous songs, but he has this album that's like black and red and kind of and stuff. Like, you should listen to that one. It's but yeah, he's like a mix of like punk, rap, and indie. I'd say.
Whoa, that's like literally my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know. No, he like same here, and that's yeah. I found him pretty recently, and I've been listening to him like too much. I think. But like some of his music, none of his music's super happy. Like he always has a song or two that's happy, but like it's all like moody. I'd say very moody, but it's good.
I don't know. Sometimes, bro, moody music is just like what you kind of need.
Yeah, no, it helps you. I feel like if I'm in a moody mood,
Yeah.
it'll help you kind of like get through it, but also it can like reinforce it and kind of keep you in that mindset too, which is not great, I think.
Yeah, that's why I kind of have to like take a little pause from listening to Tame Impala a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of his music is kind of moody and a little bit quote unquote whiny.
Yeah.
And like I realized just like I would like listen to him every time like a thing like with a girl wouldn't work out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, but like now that like I'm like more so like talking to people, I'm just like maybe I just need to put down Tame Impala a little bit.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't reinforce me being like a introverted person.
I think that's where I'm at right now, because it was something with a girl didn't work out like recently kind of with me, and now I started listening to that album a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's not great. I gotta stop. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think like, are you a big like Freddie Gibbs like?
I like
fan?
Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, I like that song he has with The Alchemist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and like there's like a few songs I like with him that on the newest album that has like the plate of pasta.
Is it Alfredo?
Alfredo, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Or is Soul Separately? Because I think he's that's what's his last album, but the album before was Alfredo.
Oh, really? Okay, 2 albums.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I listened to his newest album then. He's making doesn't he have a song with? Do you see they're coming out with the DLC pack for JPEG? Do you like JLPEG Mafia and Danny Brown?
Yo, JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. I love the album.
Yeah, they're coming out with like the deluxe.
Hell yeah, dude! Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it, and it's I think Freddie Gibbs has a song on it. I'm pretty sure someone else does too, but it's gonna be good. They're selling a vape. Did you see? They're selling they're selling like Elf bars.
Yeah.
They're selling an Elf bar that has like scaring the hose like stuff all over it and shit.
I probably would buy that.
I'm considering it. I don't even vape anymore, but I might start again.
I was more into secondhand vaping, but
I was pretty into that. But I got back into like I quit for like a while, and then a couple weeks ago I bought one again, and then I was getting really back into it. I was like, fuck no, I can't do it again.
That's like me and hookah.
Really?
Yeah,
Hookah's an interesting one.
Bro. Like
hookah. Have you ever had your own hookah thing?
No.
Okay, but you'll go to the bars.
Yeah. Which is probably worse and more expensive because I'm like, no, I have to go.
True. Yeah, it's probably so cheap to like I bet you buy a huge rock or something for like nothing.
Like you just buy the coals and you buy the hashish or whatever.
That stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, where do you go? Where do you hookah?
Edison, where I grew up Edison, New Jersey. Shouts out to Edison.
Shouts out Edison. Big E.
Has several like hookah bars, hookah lounges. So I'd go to this one expensive place called Maya's. It felt like more of like a club than like a hookah lounge because it'd just be me blowing like clouds and them like playing like Indian remixes of like electronic music.
Yeah. Are there people like kind of like dancing and shit? Like, is it like that clubby?
The thing is, like, no one would be dancing.
No. Interesting. I have seen like that when I went to school in Pittsburgh. Like, there was like a hookah bar that was like that. They would like blast like Indian dance music, and everyone would be sitting down and like ripping hookah. But it's like it kind of is a vibe. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried I knew I was like far gone when I was like, I'm just gonna try to go to this hookah lounge just to like write jokes. Mm-hmm. It was just like me like blowing smoke.
There's an aesthetic in there that's kind of cool.
So yeah, no, I'd rather just like be that dude who writes in like a coffee shop.
That's definitely more healthy and better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a little better. But what do you write in a coffee shop? Is that where do you go out to write?
I tried. I don't know, like a part of me is just like, I guess like the alt comic in me is like, no, it's too pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
But like I do genuinely think like drinking coffee does put me in like a creative headspace.
I think so. I think it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried to write like. I don't have a drug specifically that like puts me in a creative headspace. Other than like I know psychedelics would, or like like weed, but like I'm not smoking weed as much anymore because also I just wouldn't write. I would just like watch a movie or play video games or something. And then with psychedelics, I'm not trying to just do psychedelics like all the time so I could write.
Yeah, right.
It's not worth it.
It's like I want to come up with a new bit, but I can't set aside 8 hours of my day.
Yeah, exactly.
12.
Yeah, I'm not just like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, you can't even sleep that night either, dude.
Not really, yeah. When was do you do psychedelics?
I used to do a lot,
Mm-hmm.
just because, like, I was, like, getting into, like, Tame Impala and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a great thing
like,
to be into.
I only started, like, doing it really just because, like, I was, like, very straight edge, and, like, my friend at the time moved to Texas, and he started doing psychedelics. He's like, I was like, how could you? He's like, Steve Jobs does it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to fly over there.
That's all it took.
I'm like, that's what I literally did.
Yeah. That's a pretty good reason. I mean, that guy's smart. And
Yeah,
he
exactly.
made a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. So how old were you when you were doing it?
I was like 19, 20.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And, like, I did, like, 2 taps my first time, which was, like, probably, like,
Right,
my
too
best
much.
trip. Yeah, it was, like, it was very overwhelming, but it was, like, definitely one of my
The first
favorite.
time's like pretty much always good, unless
Yeah.
like something terrible happens. But like it's always like because you don't have any like burdens of like, and I don't know, you're not. There's no expectations. You're like, this is gonna be
Exactly.
crazy, and it is.
Yeah, I was just, like, in, like, this, like, hiking trail, because I just imagined it was, like, gonna be, like, a strong edible,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was, like, walking with my friend, because he was, like, trip sitting me, and he was like, oh, I gotta take a shit, so he, like, goes into the woods or whatever to, like, shit. Meanwhile, like, I'm coming up, and I'm just like, oh, this isn't hitting me. I guess, like, I'm just too cool for acid.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
And, like, I look down, I see, like, the, like, sandy area, and I see, like, a snake just, like, slithering away.
That's kind of scary.
And, like, the slithering just, like, multiplied.
That's wild.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen a snake on acid. That would be nuts.
Yeah, pretty chill. He's a good listener.
Yeah. That's
Well, what about you? What was, like, your first experience?
the first time I had a friend who lived in New York, and we took it in his apartment. Like his parents weren't like home for the day, and it was, I think it was like 16 maybe or something.
Dude,
like that.
16?
I think I was like, yeah, I think I was like 16. Yeah, it was pretty early. 16 or 17.
I just imagine you just like a high-pitched voice.
It was
We're one with everything.
Yeah. We took it in his apartment. The beginning I wasn't feeling much, and then like me and my friend were like talking, and we were like, we thought we solved everything. We thought we knew everything.
Yeah.
We were like, we have discovered everything and solved the universe. And then I lied down on the carpet and started feeling it like a ton. And then all my friends left the room because I just kept feeling the carpet. And then after I had my carpet session, I came out and then we went to Central Park. And the whole time I was walking on the street, I was laughing hysterically, like to the point where like definitely a lot of people were just staring at me, and I looked insane. But
It must be a good bit.
there was no bit. I was laughing at nothing. I was literally just laughing for no reason. But it was good. It was a fun time, and I had a pretty good trip. And then there was like a party we went to at the end of the night.
You guys went to a party.
We went, huge mistake. I mean, not a huge mistake. It was the end of the trip, and I was just so tired, and I was just like, this is crazy. But then we were like, we should leave, and we started leaving. And then as we were leaving, someone was like, "Are you on acid?" And we were like,
Oh, no.
and then we just froze, and then I said bye, and then we closed the door. I mean, yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. I feel like that's like the most 16 way of answering that question. 16-year-old way of answering that question.
It was a very 16-year-old day. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was a great trip though. I had a good day.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like my first time, like towards the end of the trip, it just felt like I was like at the end of a movie.
Yeah, mine felt like that a little bit. Like it didn't feel real. It felt like I kept thinking the word supernatural. Like it felt like it wasn't like anything. Everything's totally different than anything you've ever experienced.
Exactly.
I don't know, or seen. There's nothing like it.
Imagine it wasn't even acid. It was just you going through puberty.
Could have been slightly that. Probably some hormones were involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all a metaphor. No, it's just you building testosterone.
You know, Dead and Company, like it's like the Grateful Dead, but like instead of well, like the lead singer died, and now John Mayer's like their singer, so I saw them.
Oh, that. Yeah, my best friend, he loves the Grateful Dead.
Really?
Almost to the point where just like I'm not really like a Grateful Dead fan. I'm more like an ally.
You're an ally, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's the reason it's hard to be into it at our age, but like my dad played it in our car like every single time we got in the car growing up. So like that was like, that's why I got into it, kind of.
Dude, their discography is so long.
It's so long. I've heard it feels like millions of songs, and I still probably haven't heard like half their music.
Yeah. I mean, as like a Grateful Dead fan, like, do you find like they're like, are you more so into like individual albums they release, or more so like their live like tapings?
There's individual albums I like, but also like live tapings are like American Beauty is like an album like a lot of people like, are like, that's like a big one, and it's like pretty popular. Then there's like songs that I'd say it's more songs that I'm like a fan of, and then like the live versions of like their songs are always like kind of better, because it's like they always play them great, and then it's like they also like in the middle of it will like just jam kind of for like 10 minutes or something.
I hear like with them, like they each concert is vastly different than like, you know, the ones before.
Yeah, it's never the same, because it's just always just like riffing on guitars and basses and drums and stuff.
Grateful Dead, the stand-up comics, jam bands.
Honestly, yeah, improv. Yeah,
like yes and
a little bit. Yeah, it's cool though. I mean, I think if you appreciate psychedelic types like music too, so like you appreciate, like, it's all like about love and stuff like that. Like if you're tripping, it's like a pretty perfect place to trip, definitely.
Yeah, like I remember like during that time I was like really getting into like the Doors and stuff.
Oh yeah, I like the Doors. I'm a fan. You should watch the documentary. I think it's called The Doors, I think.
Oh.
And it's mostly about like what's his name? Jim something. Forgot his last name. Yeah. But he's the lead singer, and he is like kind of a terrible person, but It's kind of cool to watch.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just an interesting documentary.
Yeah, do you feel like it's kind of like that with stand-up? Like, I feel like, well, not so much like a lot of like good stand-ups are like terrible people, but some of like the really good ones are.
Well, yeah, there's Bill Cosby. John Mulaney isn't a terrible person. Like, I don't consider the one. Like, I feel like stand-up comics, I wouldn't say they're terrible people a lot, but I'd say they always have like troubled pasts and lives, and like
they have their issues.
They always have a lot of issues, and I mean, it makes sense to get into, like, I think all artists do, like all those people that like chase fame, like there's like definitely some unhealthy reasons that they're doing it, because like, I don't know, either they didn't get enough attention or they can't get enough attention.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like I'll talk to like a comic who's like kind of like in a healthy spot in their lives. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, that's
what's your deal, man?
That's the one that I bet,
you're
like
content.
I bet so many like people that could have been great comics just completely stopped, because like their life started going well, and they're like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I'd rather my life go bad and then I'll just do really well at comedy. But like, I think I'd want a good life.
Yeah.
I think good life is a good thing to want.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of happened to like, bro, starting out there's like this one comic I really looked up to. He had like honestly some of the best crowd work I've seen in like comedy. Even still to this day, it's probably like me looking at the past with rose-colored glasses and nostalgia.
I don't know if it stuck with you that much though. I bet it's elite level crowd work.
Yeah, but like the thing is, he just doesn't do stand-up anymore, just because like he has like a really good job and a house and a wife, and he's in a really good place in his life. I'm like, oh, I want to be mad, but at the same time, like,
yeah, why not? I mean, I guess, yeah, it's just like it's also like you can be great and just not make a lot of money doing it.
Yeah.
It's also like that. It's like a professional athlete like level of like caliber for like and it's luck. It's a lot of luck too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. It's a pretty brutal scene.
For real.
Yeah.
It's like, I knew I'd be a stronger comic if I was a nepo baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you wouldn't be.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Might have better connections.
Yeah.
And be in a better place. You think you'd be a better comedian for it?
Well, a little bit, because like I feel like if you have like that sort of like safety net,
yeah, true.
you have all the time in the world to think about. But
yes,
no, actually, no. I piggyback on that. Well, not piggyback, but I'm like backpedaling on that because like now I'm thinking about it. If you don't really go through like real life issues, like
yeah,
how
well, you need that.
Relatable?
All the best comedians have crazy lives, like have like crazy stories, or some type of like trauma that gives them a perspective that's different. Like all that stuff is kind of necessary. I feel like for art, kind of usually.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Like you're not getting booked on shows because you don't have enough trauma.
Yeah. Actually, I won't say that because there's some comedians that have made it that aren't, but like the majority, it's like usually like that.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of like talking to those like comics a bit more.
Yeah, that have some darkness.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, you're too kind for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, in the direction that like stand up is going, where would you want to see it go? Like more so the silly route or like I guess have you heard like Gerard Carmichael?
I like Gerard Carmichael.
Like would you want it to go like his last special? Like
that's like I always want people to be doing that because I like appreciate that stuff and I think it's hard. It's really hard, and also like it's interesting to watch. Like his stuff specifically is really good.
Yeah,
and his like production's always crazy too. And he also does a lot of cool shit like in general.
Dude, I know, right? Like he have like a movie.
Yeah. Apparently, it's really good. I haven't seen it, but the thing is, the stuff I watch is silly. Like that's what I watch. I watch like Bobby Lee, Tom Segura, like Bert Kreischer, like those guys, like just like dumb people, basically, because that's just what makes me laugh the most.
Yeah, I mean, but also I feel like with those comics, like you could tell, like the subject matter is kind of dumb, but they are like really smart.
Yeah, well, they're all like very good at what they do, and they're good at writing jokes. They're all good at smart in. It's like, what's your definition of smart? Kind of like socially smart, I guess. They're very smart.
Yeah, I guess they have like a certain like level of like emotional intelligence.
Yeah,
and self-awareness.
Yeah, no, that's the stuff I think I just like, that's what I like value more. In comedy, or just like in like I'm not against smart people. I'm not against them.
I am.
Yeah, but it's not like. It's not necessary for me to enjoy your presence.
No, if you're too smart for me, sorry, I'm not listening. You're hurting my brain.
There's some people, honestly. Well, if you're like, you can be too smart. Like if you're so smart that like I'm struggling to like talk with you, yeah, yeah. Like I have to look up.
Me can relate with smart person.
Yeah. No, there's a line.
Yeah, that's what I'm like starting to realize. Like in terms of just like writing and just like stand up, like intelligence and vulnerability is like a tool, because like what we were talking about, like like Gerard Carmichael being vulnerable, like because sometimes like that level of vulnerability can be overbearing to listening.
It can. Well, it's like when I sit down to watch his stuff, it's less of like other comedians. I sit down and watch it, and I'm like, this is like an escape.
Yeah.
But for him, it's like this is like something to like unpack and like learn almost.
Yeah, and the crowd's like, bro, we just paid like $40.
Yeah, just to get bummed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot, that's what I love about it. It's like that level of genius to be like, yeah, no, you guys paid to watch me air my shit out.
Yeah, that takes balls though. It takes balls to do comedy. It takes balls to do comedy that you might not get a lot of laughs. Like like also to the vulnerability is crazy too. To like, because you can be vulnerable in comedy and like kind of hide it in like jokes and just be like kind of like it makes it easier.
It's like, yeah, my friends won't talk to me, ha.
Yeah, you make a joke and you could be like, you can say something terrible about your life, like devastating, and then just like be like, yeah, but I don't really care. Or something like that.
Women still be shopping.
Yeah, exactly. Say something like that, and then it saves you. But what he does is just like says it, and then like that's crazy.
Yeah.
To me.
When are you gonna? Isn't he supposed to be on this podcast?
Yeah, he's coming in and right here.
Yeah.
Bring him out.
I'm Gerard. It's like, dude, I like how he just like delivers jokes too. It's like very ASMR, if that makes sense.
Yeah, very his low like tone or is it baritone? Is that what it's low? Yeah. Yeah, he's ASMR. He's got a lot of crackle in his voice, gravelly.
It's like he's like reading Morgan Freeman's diary, but also making it his own.
It's a funny way to say it. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Morgan Freeman? Like, is he still reading stuff?
I saw a picture of him with dreads, but I think it was fake. It had to be fake. But I think, is he still reading stuff? Well, he was on the 21 Savage album.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, good for him.
Yeah,
it was so random.
It was so random, but it was cool.
It was like what was that? It was like that song by like 21 Savage, like talking about snitches or whatever, right?
Snitches and rats. That song, yeah, I think that was on that album.
Snitches and rats.
They all get whacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure when he was reading that, he's like, dude, what the fuck is my career right now?
Yeah, absolutely. But I bet
God.
Yeah, I was God. I bet he appreciates some of his music, but then like that's a pretty like what's the word for it? It's a gimme for a hook. Like,
yeah,
it's like not there's not a lot of effort going into that. But I don't know. That's like, did you see Drake came out with a book?
Yeah, apparently it's just like, bro, Drake fans.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, right.
It's so dumb. It's all like it's like you say you want to play the game with me, but you can't even figure out how to start or serve the ball or something like that.
You don't
like
even have a controller.
Yeah, exactly. That's good actually. Like it's all like
write that down.
You should write that down. That's
always
a bar.
like the rapper part. I'm like, maybe, huh? Dude, Drake fans are hilarious because like I follow this one dude from like high school and like he bought the book and like every day it's just like him like showing like the
like, on his
line.
Story or something like that. Dude, like you're not gonna actually like it's all like just like I guess like the best you could do it'll just remind you of like an obvious like trope in life.
It's like, dude, you still work at Best Buy, my guy.
No, it's not changing lives.
Yeah. And also, it's like you're a Drake fan, you know these lyrics. You could just search them up on Rap Genius.
You could. Yeah, like half of his lyrics are like pretty similar things, but I don't know. I still like his music though.
Yeah, me too. It's just like, were you always like a Drake fan, or were you a Drake fan?
I was a hater.
Yeah,
I was
me too.
I was a full on like out hater. Like me and all my friends, like like in like high school, like if anybody would like talk about Drake, we'd be like, "Fuck him, he sucks," like constantly. And then college, I started listening to him a little bit, and then I listened to it. If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm in. And then I listened to Dark Lane's demo tape.
Hell yeah.
I was like, that's good. And then all the newer stuff, I'm a fan.
Dude, it's like so weird. Like those are like good starting points. Like
they were, yeah.
My starting point was Hotline Bling.
Oh, well, that's a terrible start. I know. And like Forever and Take Care. Like I knew that stuff too.
Exactly. I mean, at least like running through the like what's that song? Know Yourself.
Oh yeah, running through the six. Yeah, that's actually that's like undeniable for like, and if you like any type of rap, like chill or like even like really hard rap, like it kind of works in all worlds.
Yeah, it's still a banger, but like me, I'm just like, nope, Hotline Bling.
Hotline Bling, yeah. I mean, Hotline Bling, like that's also it's a good song. It was so overplayed, and like the music video was so dumb that like I think it just became a meme. Yeah.
The little dance he does. I still do that at parties.
You should. It's a good dance.
dude, his career is like, it baffles me. I'm like, how are you still finding a way to just make yourself relevant?
He was on Degrassi.
Yeah. From Degrassi to just working with 21 Savage, like,
I don't know how he did it. I mean, he's just like he's good at, he's a great rapper. He honestly could have been just an actor. Could have been a full-on actor. Like, he's very insanely talented. And also, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's like charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma, and also I think he just like leans into the memes.
I heard someone talking about that recently, that he doesn't take himself seriously, and like that's what a big part of like why he's like so likable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Like, or like, have you seen? I think that I forgot what it's a music video for, but it's like he's like crying at one point in it, and then like Drewski comes up. You know Drewski?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like comes up to him. He's like, what are you doing? I forgot what music video that is. It's funny though.
Bro, Drewski's career is also about. Like, a lot of these people's careers wild too.
Yeah.
Like Drewski, I feel like he just came out of nowhere.
He did come out of nowhere. He was just like boys with Jack Harlow. Apparently, like how he started out was like he was making funny like Instagram content, I think, and stuff. And then like Jack Harlow was like, "You're funny. Come on tour with me." And and I think he was like opening up for Jack Harlow for a while.
That's so sick.
Yeah, and then he does like all his kind of like he does like the auditions for like Could Have Been Records and stuff.
Wow, what?
Have you seen those videos?
No.
You know, like his Instagram lives he does where he's like people like audition kind of for like his.
I mean, I've seen like funny
Okay. It's like, well, I'll explain what it is. Like, it's like, yeah, people like are like trying to like they're like trying to like basically get signed by his record. It's called Could Have Been Records, and he's like, it's like the joke is that like he's like a record. He's like trying to extort all of them and like just fuck them with like all of his deals, and then. But so like that's what all his Instagram videos are. But then he started making like YouTube videos that are like 15 minutes where it's like American Idol. Like, it's pretty funny.
Hell yeah, I gotta check that out.
You should. Yeah.
I think he's a hilarious guy.
Yeah.
And if he's listening, bro, Brooke your boy. Like.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we'll come try out for Could Have Been.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll do.
More like should have been.
Hey, yeah, we should end it. It's been like an hour 20.
Even.
Alrighty. Should we end on a bang? What's a bang?
Drink more water. I don't know.
I might drink more water.
I guess on the note of like comedy, like the circle back. Do you feel like Instagram has done more harm for comedy or more good?
It's easier to get famous in that way. It's easier to go viral. Like just social media in general, like makes it easier, and I like that because like it's cool. I like the idea of being able to be like a content creator or something like that. That's a cool idea to like be able to just like make cool videos and stuff and like not have to put like millions of dollars into like production. Right. but now all the clips are like you could become an Instagram or like TikTok comedian and just like have like one good bit per set. And like, or like a crowd work like moment, which it's all crowd work on there.
Yeah,
basically.
Nowadays is nothing but crowd.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like possible for it to like ruin comedy, but I don't know. Comedy's a weird thing where like people are always gonna like put a lot of effort into. Yeah. Like, there's always gonna be people that care a lot about it. So I don't know.
Oh no, that's a pretty good optimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah, it might not be true, but
it's like imagine 5 years later,
it's over.
Diluted by look.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's I guess I'm on that same boat. It's like it definitely does give like comics who would never have had a platform like maybe 20 years ago an equal shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't like going into a show. I'm like, yo, I need to appease the algorithm.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta appease the numbers.
It messes with the I don't know, like the actual like the what it's supposed to be. It takes you out of it. A lot of people. There's a lot of people at mics that are like. I feel like it makes people less willing to like kind of like meet people at mics too and stuff. Like they're just like going into like. It's like a kind of it's more work.
Yeah.
And like just like get some clips and then they'll get out.
Dude, for real, like there'd be times I'd be talking to a new comic at like a show or a mic, And like we don't, he's like, we have a nice conversation, and then like as soon as I get their Instagram, I just like look at their reels as like I leave. I'm like, oh, nah.
Yeah, I post clips sometimes, but like rarely, and it's usually like I there's a lot of I have a lot of like bombing clips, but it's like kind of funny bombing, and I don't post to my Instagram or anything, but yeah, I posted like probably 4 I think altogether or something.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, and the rest of my shit's like 4 or 5, and the rest of my stuff's just like podcasts or random videos.
Hell yeah.
We should make skits though.
Yeah, I'd be down to make some sketches, bro. Like that's kind of like one of my big dreams in stand up. Is just to get to a point where it's like I'm already an established like stand up, but like I want like a sketch show.
Mhm. Yeah. No, absolutely. That's a lot of huge comedians do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good place to end it, dude.
Yeah.
We start off with this like casual, but now we got a sketch show coming along.
Yeah, get excited, everybody, with Martin and Logan's little shop of horrors.
Yeah, shop of horrors.
Yeah, I don't know. Goodbye.
All right, peace.